that you're doing fine, cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. It's the first time in a really long time that I am baking a cake from scratch. I have been using premixes, and I just decided that, you know what, I have been baking for so long, and I actually went to cake school, so I do not need to be buying premixes. So I've been sort of being lazy because I really don't like the creaming part of baking, because especially when you don't have a mixer. So that's why I've been preferring to use premixes, because they also don't backfire. Like, their rate of backfiring is almost at 0%, as opposed to when you're baking a cake from scratch, just mixing all the ingredients together. So I decided, you know what, let me just give it a try. It's never that serious and it's never that bad. And whatever happens, happens. So this is a standard cake recipe that I normally use, that I have always been using. And here we go. Let's see what comes out of this. 1 hour later. About an hour later, this is how the cake turned out. Not too bad for someone who has taken a break from baking. Not really, really, really bad. So how you know your cake is good is when you cream, it comes out like not ugali cake, not all lumped up. So I think I have my baking skills still intact. So I am going to go back to baking from scratch and no more buying premixes. I think it's better for me to spend the money buying the ingredients than the premixes and all the preservatives and all that. So 2024 changes, here we come. So I've decided that this time, instead of putting cakes and sweet stuff on this platter of mine, we are going to do fruits. The kids have also been enjoying the fruits more. I think they've eaten too much cake. Till now, when I put fruits, they are they are more likely to come for the fruit than for the cake. And you're going to see one of my kids picking the fruit instead of the cake, which is a very great improvement. I think over the holidays, I have really fed them a lot of cake. They're not even interested in sweet things anymore. And then they always come and ask me, Mommy, this is healthy. This is healthy. See her hand. Is this healthy? And I'm like, yeah, it's healthy, take, but the fruit is more healthy, and they will go for the fruit, which is amazing progress, especially for children, because children and sweet things, yeah, we all know how that goes. So I need a name for this place. If you have a suggestion on what we can name this place, because I think it is the place that I change most in my house. If you have a name that we can give this area, please put it down in the comment section and let's see how we are going to be putting it together. The kids are on holiday, so oh my gosh, they sit in the most weird positions. But anyway, so I have a lot of housework that I want to do. I have loads of laundry that I am going to be sorting out. My Christmas tree is looking funny. It's looking upside down. I think the kids have been playing with it. We also moved our dining table. We decided that it was taking too much space, so we gave it away. And yeah, we're going to try and see if we can get something smaller that fits our space but still serves the purpose. This is the status of my kitchen. We have brought Ushago behaviors. But anyway, those are some greens that I have soaked. I want to pre-cook them, and then I also want to do a bit of meal prepping. So this video is going to be cleaning. You're going to see me doing a lot of movement in the kitchen, cleaning. I am going to be cooking. I am also going to be juicing. So yeah. Oh yeah, we're going to be making chapattis. That was fun. So I hope you're going to enjoy the video, and I am going to catch up with you guys in a little bit. Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't
think you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah. I don't know what I could say to convince you to hang around when you.
As I am doing my thing here, let me have a conversation with you guys. So, a bit of a background. Since I started having kids, I've never done homemaking on my own. I've always had helps. I've always had nannies around my kids. I've always had them do the housework, house chores, all those things, homemaking. And this year has been the most challenging for me because I have had to embrace not only adjusting in a new environment, in a new culture, in a new country, starting afresh from scratch, but I've also had to embrace the homemaking bit of being a woman, which is something that I have never done in my life. And I think that many of us come from that point where maybe you find yourself in a situation where you no longer have your domestic manager, you don't have your nanny, and then now you have to do every single little thing in the house. And for me, it has been a bit overwhelming because having 4 children and taking care of 2 adults is not the easiest of things. But on the positive side, like my husband has been very helpful in terms of cleaning up, tidying up, helping with the kids, which has really like taken the load off my back. But for me also, as a woman, you also feel like, oh, I need to do more, I need to do this, I need to do that, and then you're also working, you're also like taking care of yourself. Like it's just a lot, and it has been so overwhelming. And sometimes I'll have conversations with my friends and they're just like, oh, I don't know how you're doing it, you're doing so well, you guys know yourselves. You're doing so well, I don't know how you're taking care of 4 children. And oh my god, let me tell you, it is not easy. It is not easy. And sometimes I am in this headspace where I feel like I am almost getting depressed, or like my head is like at a point of blowing up. But at the same time, you need to maintain your cool. So I've tried to find ways that facilitate my sanity. And some of those things are like doing batch cooking a lot of food at the same time, and then just freezing it and having people defreeze. It doesn't always work, but most of the times when it has worked, or when I have done it, it has worked. And I'm sorry about this camera. I don't know, it was doing something, tracking like my movement. So everywhere I moved, it would move with me. So if it bugs you, I am very sorry about that. I think I fixed it later when I realized that that is what it was doing. I fixed it at some point, but if it's bothering you, I am so sorry about it. But this video has to go up because I spent so much time on it. So anyway, as I was saying, like I've had to find things that facilitate my sanity. And sometimes I've also looked for like cleaning routines and all these things. I have taken notes, I have done this, I have done that. But sometimes the cleaning routines, they are not practical for your household, because you who has 6 people in your household is not the same way you will do a cleaning routine for someone else who has 1 person or 2 person in their household. And also the ages of the children also vary. It also depends on how much time you have. Are you working during the day? Are you not working? Are you working at night? Where is your energy? Like a lot of things determine some of those cleaning routines. So you have to personalize each cleaning routine to what befits you and what befits your household. So for me, 2023 has been a lesson. Like every day I have just been learning new things. And I just decided to take it a day at a time, because the more I overthought stuff and the more I just tried to get everything done, the more I just felt like I was failing. And so I decided to, just take it easy and just take it a day at a time. I also tried reading a lot, or watching motivational videos about women and homemaking. And honestly speaking, it's like naturally we are made to be homemakers. But I think for me, I was really, really spoiled with having nannies around me. So now when I dove or dived into the deep end and here I am on my own, it was a shocker. And it's just like, how do I handle all these? How did these nannies handle all these? And the house was always clean, the kids are always clean, like everything is just always in order. But for me, when I am doing it, it's just like everything is upside down. How did these nannies used to do it? And I'm telling you, it's been a lesson. It's been a year of lessons and just trying to figure stuff out, which I am still trying to figure out. And I haven't gotten to the point where I have like a consistent routine of cleaning, or where I have like consistency in, how people do like videos and everything just seems so seamless. I have not gotten to that point, but maybe like in 2024, I want to try and work on that consistency and see how it works. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what progress we make. Honestly, I am not putting any pressure on myself. For me, as long as like we are okay, I think that is um the greatest thing, and that is the thing that matters. So yeah, I just wanted to pour that out from my heart. It's been weighing me down a bit, and I hope that any mama out there who is going through anything or just trying to figure stuff out, I hope that this is going to just remind you and show you that you are not on your own, and that you are enough, and you are doing the best that you can. And eventually you are going to find what works for you. So we have gotten to the part of the video where I need to cook. I am done with the dishes, so I'm just going to mop the house, and then as the kitchen is drying up, I am going to mop the rest of the house or part of the house, and then we'll come back and start cooking. The grains are already boiled, they've already cooked and are ready to be fried. So that's what we'll do when we come back.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish you felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I
when I get overwhelmed, I always tell myself, if you don't do it, no one else is going to do it. And I tell myself that because the children are mine, the house is mine, and this thing that God has given me to serve in, this thing that God has given me to thrive in, if I don't thrive in it, if I don't bloom there where He has planted me, then there is nowhere else I am going to thrive. There's nowhere else I am going to bloom. If I don't flourish in my house, then there's nowhere else I am going to flourish. And it is just like if God gives you an opportunity to serve, if God gives you an opportunity to work in like one of the best companies, you are going to be giving it your all. You are going to be showing up at work. You are going to be working like to impress your employer and also to impress God. So why not do the same thing? If God has given you this household, why not take it as your job? It is your job to take care of the children. It is your job to take care of yourself. It is your job to take care of your spouse. Like, it is your responsibility, nobody else's responsibility. And there's nothing that God gives you that you cannot handle. That is one thing that I have come to realize. And sometimes you get these comments like, oh, how did you get 4 children? Hey, one child is so stressful. Yes, it is so stressful, but there's no way God can give you something that you can not handle. So when God was giving me 4 children, He knew that I could handle 4 children. When I have 6 people under my roof that I need to take care of, He knows that I can do it. I just need to get myself out of that mindset of being overwhelmed and just being weighed down by stuff, and just, embracing it and giving it my all. The same way we give our employers our all is the same way we should give our households our all. So anyway, I don't know if what have been saying has been making sense, or if it has encouraged somebody out there. There's a lot that I can say, but at this point I am feeling like I am too vulnerable. So let's just get into the into the details of this video, and yeah, let's just cook what we are supposed to be cooking, and hope you get motivated.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like?
In all things, count it all joy. So, this video is not meant to be depressing, it is not meant to be sad, it is not meant to be anything negative. It is just, sharing about motherhood and the ups and downs of motherhood. So, a statement that I once had was, you see those children who are crying and screaming and driving you crazy? Love them, embrace them, because one day all that noise is going to go away. They are going to be all grown up. They are going to leave your house and you are going to be left with silence. And somewhere, somebody is praying and wishing for that noise to be in their household. And that is one thing that I never ever take for granted, because I know that we are not the ones who give ourselves children. It is a blessing from God. It is not a right. It is not a what is it? It is not by merit, it is by grace that God gives us children, and it is by grace that God maintains and sustains our families. So let me just encourage somebody out there. Whatever you have, bloom there, take care of it, and do not take anything for granted. Don't take anything for granted, but in everything, just give thanks and ask God for the grace to handle it. And that is something that I am still working on, and something that I believe is going to be a place for me to grow. This is an opportunity for me to grow as a person, and just as a homemaker and as a woman. And I hope I'm going to encourage somebody, even if it is just one person, somebody out there, to be the best version of themselves. So here we are. Cooking jikoni. The place of a woman is in the kitchen. So I'm done with the beans. I am going to be making chapattis. This time I am putting some carrots in my chapattis, and some sugar as usual, and some salt. The reason why the tap is running is because I want the water to be hot. I want the water to be hot so that when I mix, the flour can easily mixed together. I'm not sure what the science behind hot water is, but they say that it makes soft chapattis, or it makes the dough soft. I don't know, I'm not sure, but yeah, my chapattis, sometimes they behave, sometimes they don't. And this is the worst part of making chapattis. This is the part that I do not like. The kneading part, is always the most tiring part. When I think of making chapattis, this part, yeah, but we have to do what we have to do. Anyway, this is my process of making chapattis. Once I knead the dough, as the dough is resting, I am going to be making my minced meat. I am multitasking, so I am all over the kitchen. But the one thing that I am doing is always making sure I do not have dirty dishes in the sink. I am working and cleaning, and you're going to see me do that a lot. So this flour, I'm going to put it aside, and then we are going to make the minced meat. The beans are ready, so we'll do the minced meat, and then we'll do the next stew. So my process of making mincemeat is very simple. Once I boil the meat, I've shared this before, but once I boil the meat, I just fry it dry, and then I put pasta sauce. And then sometimes I put a bit of sugar. Just when the pasta sauce is a bit tangy, I put a bit of sugar just to remove that taste. Maybe I should try putting honey. But yeah, that is the process of making my minced meat.
I'm trying to let go of this heartache. It's been following me around. It wakes me up, it shoots me down. At this point, I would rather be numb. I'm sick and tired of emotions. They've never done me any good, just tore me up. We used to sit on the grass among the flowers. We just let the days pass by. People would tell us to get a grip of ourselves and get a job. We didn't care what we were told, 'cause when we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we got older, we tried to stay in touch, but we had to move on. Life ran away from us. If I could go back, be 17 again, yeah, I would, just to see all my friends running around the city, acting crazy like we used to do. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we were 17. When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we were 17.
This is the point where you see me multitasking. I am cleaning, I am cooking. The kids in the middle of it all are coming and asking for food. They're like, everything is smelling so good. I want this, I want that. One of them wants Vitamix, another one wants the rice and the kamande stew that I have made. That is her favorite meal. So I put the kamande stew, the minced meat, and the beans. I thought she was going to choose the the rice and the beans, but she chose the rice and the kamande. She calls it black beans. But anyway, yeah, so now that they are seated eating, now I am going to be making the chapattis. Somehow, somewhere, some way, my camera cut my head while I was doing all this. And I thought that I was going to share with you the fun process of how I make chapattis and how many steps I do. Yani this day, if I did not get to 10,000 steps in this kitchen, I don't know where I would get 10,000 steps from. But anyway, the amount of steps I make from this side to the other side while making the chapattis and while cooking and cleaning and feeding the children, those are 10,000 steps. I believe I worked out on this day. So my process of making chapattis is pretty much the same. I roll it all out, I cut it into strips, I roll it up, and then when I'm rolling, when cooking, I roll 2 by 2 so that it goes faster for me. Sometimes it will take me so long to make chapati, sometimes it will go smoothly. It just, yeah, every day is just a different day. But here is the process of making chapatis. Hope you enjoy.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different cities, friendly faces, and perhaps I'm going back. But I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never
heavier than I can bear. Ooh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Oh. So we have come to the end of our cooking and meal preparation. Here are the chapattis. The stews are here. I've made kamande stew, famously known as black stew in my household. These are beans and carrots. And then we have some rice with carrots again. And then, oh, that's the kamande uncovered. This time I didn't put minced meat. Sometimes I normally put minced meat in it, but this time I just made it plain. And then that is the minced meat for mainly for spaghettis and maybe plain rice. But yeah, those are all the meals that I have cooked, and it has taken me the whole day, but we are not complaining. So right now I want to juice. I'm going to be juicing pineapple, carrots, and apples. I think that's all I juiced. And I have these juicers. This juicer, it's a Hamilton juicer, and I like it because it juices pretty much everything and anything. The only thing that I don't like when it juices is oranges and lemons. It just makes them like it just doesn't do justice. So what I use for the oranges and lemons is the small portable juicer, which I've shared in one of my videos. And yeah, so let me juice what I am juicing and I'll share with you guys once I'm done.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you.
So once I am done juicing, I always have to wash the juicer. Otherwise, I am not going to do it, and it is just going to stay there for a couple of hours, and dishes are just going to keep on piling and piling and piling. So, and especially right now because I am tired, I've been standing here almost for 5-6 hours, and yeah, I know that the moment I sit down, I am not going to stand up to do anything. So I just wash the juicer parts and leave them to dry, and then I will put them away later. And that is a trick that always works. So so as you can see, the kitchen does not have so many dishes lying around, because as I was cooking, I was also washing and putting away the dishes. So that helps. Now when I sit down, I can just sit down and put my legs up and be a madam boss and eat and enjoy whatever I have cooked, and have a peaceful few days in my life, knowing that I have a few meals prepped for the family to eat, without me having to scratch my head and think about what people are going to be eating for dinner or for lunch, especially right now when the kids are home for the holidays. Yeah, this is a very good solution for me. So these are the juices that I made: carrot juice, apple juice, pineapple juice. So the pineapple and the carrots, I'm going to be mixing them. Some people want it plain, so I'm going to be mixing. I like the apple juice, like the bottom of the apple juice without this foamy stuff at the top. It's very nice. Yeah, but I leave the top part because once you mix it, it becomes thick, which is good, and it is filling. And these are healthy juices, moving away from boxed and cartoned juices or preserved juices. So this has been a pretty good solution for me. And now it is time for mama to sit down and eat and enjoy whatever it is that I have been making. And then I will come back once the food has cooled down. I will come back and pack it up and put it away in the freezer. If you have enjoyed the video, kama kawaida, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I really hope and pray that I have motivated and encouraged somebody out there to get up and do what you need to do. So right now I'm just labeling the food so that I can know which day or date or month that I have made them and frozen them or put them in the freezer, so that in case they stay longer than needed, I can throw them out or we can eat them and have them. So this is something else that I have had to learn. In Kenya, we write our dates like starting from the date month. Here we are learning to write our days like month date. But yeah, those are just some of those culture shocks that you encounter, and then you just adapt and it becomes part of you. So anywho, thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you so much for listening to me. And don't forget to leave a comment if this video has encouraged you. I mean, if you're watching up to this point, 50 minutes of your time, I hope you are going to consider subscribing and joining the family, and let us grow together and encourage each other as mamas, as women, as homemakers, as human beings. Let us be there for each other. So I'm hoping I'm going to see you guys in another video. If you have opinions or choices of content that you would want to see, leave them down in the comment section and we will see how we can go about delivering what you would like to watch. So thank you so much. Let me end the video right here. I have enjoyed sharing this video with you guys, in as much as it was tiring shooting it, but it is fun sharing it with you all, and I hope that it is going to make an impact in your life, and a positive impact at that. So keep blessed, keep positive. We will see you guys in the next one. Barakatele, and wishing you a prosperous and a happy 2024, and hope we are going to soldier through the same way we soldiered through 2023. I will see you guys in the next videos. Barakatele.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby.